Hi everyone, I'm Tam, and we are back with another motivational talk. You are worth more than your circumstances. Doesn't matter where you were, I guess, start. Financially, perhaps you were born into a poor family. Socially, perhaps you're born into a kind of like dangerous neighborhood, like a favela in South America, like those kind of gang infested neighborhood. Like I guess race-wise, perhaps you're born as a African American, and it's kind of hard, to be around certain cities in America and so on. So you are worth more than your circumstance. So whatever you are, whatever you came in with, whatever you are right now. Perhaps you were a innocuous, like I guess, teenager who attended a party, and I guess somebody some kind of like goofball thought it was like a cool idea to like I guess put fentanyl into a cookie or something like that, and now you're kind of like addicted to it, and you've been kind of struggling with that for a few years. Whatever it is, whatever your circumstance is, perhaps it's your fault, perhaps it's not your fault, perhaps it's just kind of just you're kind of like starting hand in poker. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you can definitely move past and beyond that to a healthier, happier place where you're more fulfilled and you have things that you actually value and exchange and exchange that value back. The question really is how much are you kind of worth to your own kind of self at the end of the day? Because if you're worth more than I guess than your circumstances, well, whatever that kind of equates to, you'll definitely find a way to overcome that and move on to something more meaningful. Um, I mean, it could definitely be harder. For example, being in a favela in South America, you have limited access to education, so like a higher education anyway. So you may have to like move to a different like city or I guess immigrate to America or something to actually progress towards that. So the op the hand is definitely stacked against you. You definitely have to do more things compared to somebody who I guess was born better off, so to speak. I guess has better genetics, like is taller, so dating is easy for the guy or something. Or I guess he was born to a family with a silver spoon, so he doesn't really need to, I guess, work as hard to get certain things, like I guess just like to get by or to get by in life and so on. And that's kind of a poor way, metaphorically to look at things because uh each person has their own kind of problem, whether or not they want to admit to themselves. Somebody has. I've never met, or seen somebody without some kind of like issue they're kind of working through, either they're aware of it or not. Um, there's definitely something still going on back there that you're still trying to process. Nobody escapes, I guess, a childhood or whatever, like scot-free. It's obviously something that kind of like I guess kind of holds you back. So nobody's really better off than the other person. And in fact, by overcoming more obstacles than the other person, you're actually better off, like I guess mentally healthier, better off because you have just proved to yourself that you are worth it. You are worth the end result of your new circumstance, whatever it is. Perhaps you went from like an immigrant, with $100 in your pocket to America, and now you have a multi like billion-dollar business. Through all that blood, sweat, and tear, you just proved to yourself that you're worth it. You were definitely worth the end result. So whatever, like I guess, hardship comes down the line, it's like it it won't feel as hard or difficult because you already kind of like you've already walked a pretty difficult path to begin with. So it's like being able to deadlift like 200 pounds, like e e even on a bad day. For example, like I guess your back is kind of like messed up or something. You could probably still lift still deadlift like I don't know 150 pounds or something. So the point is that being able to being able to overcome harder hardships, for example, being able to metaphorically like deadlift like 200 pounds implies that um, things like lower than that, for example, being able to metaphorically lift 150 pounds would be way easier.